And this is a Wyoming traffic jam. Hello, cow. I'm sorry, steer. I can tell he's a steer because his berries have been plucked and his twig isn't well developed. For anybody who's ever watched any of my other videos, well, today we're not in a Peterbilt and we're not in a Kenworth. We are in we're in a 2006 Dodge Ram. We got the same brand of motor. We got a Cummins 5.9 24 valve, and it's well, we're just out here passing hey, look, Whiteface. We're just making a drive past some of the best steaks on the planet right here. We're about to make a turn, and you'll notice after we make this next turn, you're gonna see a nice big sandstone massif, and if you look, it looks like there's a guy climbing the hill. I call that God's honest Jim Baker Memorial. Not to be mistaken for Dishonest Jim, who's the guy back in the 80s who built a water park in the name of the Lord, using donations. But anyway, the area we're going up into is called Battle Pass. And Honest Jim up there, the guy with the backpack, well, he was a mountain man in this area. And when the fur trapping business went out from underneath him, he was running as a mule skinner. Ah, we got more steak in the road here. Hello steak. Hello Chateaubriand. Well, we'll probably see you guys on the table next year. Anyway, but anyway, but a group of mountain men and some settlers had gotten into a tangle with some Lakotas and some Cheyenne warriors in this pass up here. When that happened, the settlers and the mountain men ended up getting the worst of it until Honest Jim showed up. When he showed up, he actually came up and he saved the day. Yeah, I was gonna save starting this for about another, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes, but seeing the cows in the road, I just thought this might be a good time to start. But welcome to a Wyoming traffic jam, I guess. Anyone who hasn't seen my photography, where I've got one picture from a couple months back, and I had a guy in a truck waving his arm out the window telling me to be careful. Next thing I know, I get to the top of the hill and there's probably about 300 or 400 head of cows and a couple of cowboys moving them down toward another pasture. But they were taking up the highway for me, so I had to turn around and figured, I don't need those pictures that bad. If you watch the road a bit, you'll see little scooter things running across the way. gophers and chipmunks and stuff and ground squirrels. Actually a rather nice drive if you come out this way. But we're going into a place called Battle Pass. That battle that I mentioned before, that took place up this way. I honestly don't understand how somebody can get so hostile at 10,000 feet, but well, apparently they all manage, so. I think that was a meadowlark nipping on the hind quarters of that raven. It's kind of interesting seeing the old ravens flying around out here. Suddenly go up to the clouds and then shift down. That's just me fixing it because I don't have a really solid camera mount. I didn't have one in any of my other drive-through videos either, but well, this one I'm only using a jacket, and the pickup bounces around more than the big rigs I was driving before. Over here you got another nice mix. Oh, no, they're horses. I'm sorry, I thought those were cows back there. Oh, wow. Now, there's a mare back there that reminds me of my friend's horse, Santana. Just a very pretty horse. Nice buckskin coat. Maybe I need to come back here tomorrow and go take some pictures of them. I'm gonna have a couple of reasons to slip away, so I should be good. We're in the radio silent zone or one of the radio silent zones for Rocky Mountains because, well, they don't have any way of getting a phone call in or out. More's the pity because up here there's a place where I saw a truck at the bottom of the hill last fall. Turned out the guy was driving up here to go hunting, and he ended up finding an elk the hard way. He ended up running into one that's standing in the road and spun his truck around. officially in the Medicine Bow Road National Forest. From here on it's a steady diet of aspen trees, hypoxia, and whatever critters happen to cross the road. Maybe we'll see a Bigfoot. I'd like to see a Bigfoot. Right now we're going through the snow gate. A couple weeks ago we wouldn't have been able to get this far. It's surprisingly green up here, but it's been a particularly rainy spring. In fact, there was just rain going through here this morning. Man, actually this afternoon.